I've warmed to the idea. I don't love the money, but if you look around the NBA, Michelle, everybody's spending like drunken sailors. That's just the cost of doing business. Inflation, NBA salary caps, you name it. The Knicks now have a starting point guard. They have not had a legitimate starting point guard in a long, long time. Now, Jalen Brunson cannot be the only move that is made for the New York Knicks if they want to be a bona fide, legitimate contender. Like, are they a top 5, top 6 team in the Eastern Conference with the way it stands right now? No, but they're getting a guy who is a dog. He's going to make his teammates better. And are the Knicks a better team than they were 24 hours ago? The answer is yes, but that can't be the end game.
That was JJ and me the day the news broke that Jalen Brunson was coming to New York. JJ is back. Somehow, you, by the way, didn't age. And I
find that hard to believe. You look wonderful as well. By the way, I actually thought Jalen Brunson might have been overpaid with that contract. 4 years, $104 million. Talk about one of the all-time great fleecings, Michelle. That's what that was. And at least I had nice things to say about Jalen Brunson. It could have been the alternative.
That's true. By the way, Ty Butler now joins us. Fast forward nearly 4 years, and Brunson has led the Knicks to their first finals appearance in 27 years. So, JJ, how would you describe what Brunson has done in his 4 years with the Knicks?
He has turned himself into a franchise icon. Just think about that for a minute. When Jalen Brunson came over from the Dallas Mavericks, this was a young, emerging player. He had a very nice college career. He had a great final season in Dallas, filling in for Luka Doncic. Nobody in their wildest dreams could have imagined he would turn into, number one, the best player on the franchise, and a guy who I was dead wrong about because I looked at him as a part of the equation. Ty, I never could have possibly dreamed that he would be the engine, the leader, the number one player on a team that's going to the NBA Finals, that's 4 wins away from their first championship in 50 years. And that's because Jalen Brunson continues to get better and better. He works his tail off. He gets it. In between the years, he gets it. He's one of those special New York athletes, one of those special NBA players, period.
Not just that, but there's a conversation being had right now. Is he the greatest Knick of all time? And why I think that that is legitimate is because there's a generation of Knick fans who all they knew was losing before Jalen Brunson got here. That's all they knew. It was losing, lottery, into the draft, into free agency, rinse and repeat. And we can show you the numbers since the turn of the century, how the Knicks have fared during the Jalen Brunson era. Prior to, him getting here, 10-25, all losing. They've got 25 more wins in the 4 years since he's been here, 7 times as many series wins, 2 times as many Eastern Conference Finals appearances. So they've gone from the laughingstock to a legitimate contender, and he's a pivotal piece of that because, as you mentioned, he is one of the best players in the league. He's an MVP, and boy, if he wins this championship for the New York Knicks, and it's, Maxey, y'all thought that he was better than me, swept him out of the playoffs. Donovan Mitchell, y'all thought he was better than me, swept him out of the playoffs. And possibly SGA, a back-to-back league MVP. And then Brunson joins an exclusive list in NBA history. Small guys to win championships. Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry, that's the list. If he joins that list, man, there are going to be a lot of conversations, not just about him being the greatest Knick of all time, but that Mount Rushmore of New York athletes because of what he's done since he's been here.